Right, so we'll have a tennis ball and a roller. Actually, we'll have a squishy ball as well. I think I've got mine here. You've got yours there too. Tennis ball, squishy ball, and roller. So wake up on a Saturday. We're just going to do 30 minutes, and we're going to do releasing the upper body and the neck. So just sitting up tall for a sec. Roll those shoulders up to your ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to your ears, round and back. Hang on a minute, I've pinned the wrong thing. Filming you, not me, which is fine, but you might not like that. So starting again. So we've got a squishy ball, tennis ball, and roller. Saturday, we're going to do opening the upper body, releasing that neck. So just roll those hands up the inside, down the outside, just of your thighs. Just go down to your knees. So just moving the flesh. And then lift those shoulders up all the way around and back. Lift those shoulders up all the way around and back. Lift those shoulders up, pull them back, pop those hands on the floor behind, lift that chest up, take that chin up to the sky, breathing in. Breathing out, bring that chin gently down into the chest, so it's going to feel tight first thing in the morning. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift that chin all the way up to the sky. Lift that chest up, push those shoulder blades back, push that chest forward. Bring those eyes horizontal. Turn the head to the right, so we're taking the chin over the right side, the right shoulder. Bring that head round to the left and take that chin over the left shoulder. Bring that chin back to the front, lift that chest up. Push off those hands. Pop those hands on the legs and roll them forward. Use the heels. Pull yourself forward onto your front bottom. Lifting that chest up, holding those knees in. Lift yourself up nice and tall. Pop the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind. And just turning round to the right. Turning through those ribs. Coming back to the front. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind. And turning round to the left. And then come back round to the front. Bring those arms up in front. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. One vertebra at a time. All the way down. Take those arms all the way overhead. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push those hands away. Let that back lift up off the floor. Pull those shoulders down to the ears. Bring those arms up to the sky. Find it as neutral spine as you can. Take those hands out wide to the floor. Back to the hands down, squeeze those shoulder blades together, breathing in. Breathe out, bring those hands together. Breathe in, bring those hands apart. Breathe out, bring those hands together. Get those lungs working, breathing in. Take the hands apart. Squeeze the shoulders together, bring those hands back together as you breathe out. Push those hands to the sky, roll yourself all the way up to sitting, reaching all the way forwards, big breath in, big breath out. Sit up nice and tall. Bring in your roller. So we're just going to use the roller just to start the mobilization of that spine. Rest it at the bottom ribs. Breathing in, take the head in the hands. Breathing out. Let that body lay over that roller. Breathing in, bring that head back up. Move the roller up. Breathing out, laying over the roller. Breathe in, bring that head back up. Move the roller, breathe out, lay over it. Breathe in, bring yourself back up. Move the roller up. Breathing out, laying over that roller. Breathe in, bring that head back up. Move the body up a bit. Breathing out, laying over that roller, resting the head back, and then lift the bum up and roll that body down so the roller comes to those bottom ribs. And roll that roller back up so it comes to the base of the neck. And roll it down so it comes to those bottom ribs. And roll it back up so it comes to the base of the neck. And lean on that left side. Just so we move those ribs. And then going all the way over onto the left. Through those ribs. All the way over through that left armpit. And stop at the bra strap area and rock forwards and back. Just in that bra strap area. Just going to go through, up into the armpit a little bit, and then rolling all the way down, all the way back. Going back onto the back. All the way back. Laying back with that head down, with that bum down. And then moving over onto that right side. All the way down, all the way back up. All the way down, going over onto the right. All the way onto the right. And then rest with the roller in that bra strap or at the base of that shoulder blade and rolling forwards and back. Rolling forwards and back. And then continue to roll forwards and back and take the roller up into that armpit. And then go all the way down, go all the way up. Go all the way down, go all the way up. Turning over onto the back again. All the way over onto the back. Opening, stretching. And then rest that bum on the floor when the roller's in the bra strap area. Rest the head on the floor, straighten those legs out. Take those hands straight up in the sky. Reach them overhead so we're stretching those ribs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push those hands away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring those hands back in. Bring those feet back in. Roll that roller down. Roll that roller up. Roll that roller down. Roll that roller up, put the bum on the floor and lift yourself off it. And move that roller out of the way and grab in your squishy ball. Grab in your squishy ball, pop the ball. We're going to lay on it in the bra strap area or the middle of the shoulder. So put it in the right place on the floor. So go back onto your elbows and then get your back, your middle back on it. Take your head in your hands, breathing in. Breathing out, lay that head on the floor. Take those arms out like a scarecrow. Rocking that ball side to side. Pulling the tops of those arms down to the floor. Just shimmying on this ball. Kind of snaking. So we're kind of bending left, bending right. Bending left, bending right. Putting those backs of the arms into the floor. Bring that ball up towards the neck. Shimmy. Moving left, moving right. Have that ball pushing up. Move it up a little bit more so that it's at the base of the neck. Don't go onto the neck. Shimmy side to side. Let those shoulders hang. Feel the stretch in the front of those arms. Shimmy down on that ball. Bringing it down. So I'm moving, snaking on it. Making that spine lift up. Pulling those shoulders down to the floor. Stop with it when it's at the bottom ribs. And then we're going to snake back so that we get it in that middle between our shoulder blades. And we're going to pull those shoulders down to the floor and then pull that tummy down to that floor and then pull that throat down to the floor. So we're really pushing that chest up. Pull that throat down, pull the back of the head into the ground, push the bum in the ground, push those arms in the ground, push the back of the head in the ground, push those arms in the ground, push the tailbone in the ground. Breathing in, stretch those arms apart from each other. Breathe out, bring those arms into the sky. Breathe in, open those arms. Breathe out, close those arms. Breathe in, open. And close, breathing out. And open, breathing in. And close, breathing out. And open, breathing in. And then shimmy. Moving, letting those shoulders move. And then bringing that head up, bringing that bum up. So we're just lifting, so we're horizontal. And then resting that head down, push it into the floor. Push that bum into the floor. And bring those arms into the sky. Take the head off the ground, take the bum off the ground. And open, putting the head down, bum down, breathing in. Breathing out, lift everything and close. And release everything and open, pushing the back of the head into the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring that chin up to the sky, roll yourself up off that ball. Move that ball out of the way. Now grab the tennis ball in. So we're going to do the tennis ball in the side here. So I'm going to roll onto my right hand side, take my arm out, put my head on my arm, and put that tennis ball in that lower, sort of a hand span above the bottom rib, so in that bra strap area. And we're going to just circles on that ball. Circles on that ball, in that side. And let that arm go out straight. So it's at the base of the shoulder blade. Working through that, forwards and backwards. When you find an area of tension, breathing in, breathing out, and that tension comes up through my armpit. It goes up down to my fingers, breathing in. Stay on that knot, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Working to release those knots. Moving that ball around the base of that shoulder blade. And then rolling that ball forwards and back. Forwards and back. And then roll over. So I'm going to take the ball across the back of the shoulder blade, the base of the shoulder blade, and then I'm just going to work it up the inside between the spine and the shoulder. And I'm going to take it up to the base of the neck there. And I'm going to work in on the base of the neck. And maybe go a little bit across the top. Just because it feels nice. I think that the aggravation comes from the base of the shoulder blade, where the lats join into the bottom of it, but I think the top here carries the tension. But releasing the top isn't going to solve anything. Okay, take that tennis ball away, and we're going to roll onto the left. Rolling onto the left side, support the head with the underneath arm. Slide that ball in into that bra strap area or the base of the shoulder blade. Rocking forwards and backwards. Rocking forwards and back. Find the area of tension. Lay yourself a little bit heavier on that ball. Laying a little bit heavier. Working. And then rocking forwards and backwards over that ball again. Circles. Find the area of tension. Laying on the ball. Let that left arm go out straight. Try and stay on the knot. It does squish off. Use the breath. And move that ball. Move that ball. Move the body down a bit. So you stay on that tension. Keep finding, keep on those areas of tension. Breathing. Good, working in it. And then move that body over the ball. Moving that body over, going forward and back. And then going down. And then going down. And then getting to the base of the neck. Working through that. And then going across. And yeah, into there. And cross towards the shoulder. And then take that ball out. And then get yourself back up on the mat. Having those elbows down by the side. Pull those shoulders flat into the floor. Got my knees bent. Take those hands apart, keeping the elbows down. Try and get the back of the hands to the floor. Pull those shoulders back, bring those hands back together. Take those hands open. Now notice how far you can go down with this. Bring those hands together. Take those hands open. We should have done this before we did the ball and you would have noticed a difference. Bring those hands back. Take those hands open, hold them there. Turn that head to the right, trying to get that right nostril to the floor. Breathing in, breathing out, pull that nose down towards the ground. Close the underneath eye and see how much of the mat you can see. Pulling that nose to the floor, stretching that neck. Release, let that head go up to the sky. Turn that head over the other way. Closing the underneath eye, pull that nose to the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Pull that nose down. Breathing in, breathing out. Release, bring that head back up to the sky. Bring those hands back up. Bring that right knee in, pull the knee up. Stretching the knee, stretching the hip. Bring that leg over the body because we know that the legs and the hips have effects on the neck and the shoulders. So we need to make sure everything's stretched. Pull that knee over the body. Get the knee to the ground, left leg straight, right leg over, eyes right. Pulling that right nostril to the floor, pulling that right ear to the floor, pulling that right shoulder to the floor. Turning through those ribs, stretching, breathing in, breathing out. Roll over onto that left-hand side. Pull that right leg up behind you. Pushing the right foot into the hand, stretching that leg back away. Breathing in, lengthening through the front of that body. Let the foot and hand come to the bum. Push the foot and hand away and lengthen. Let the foot and hand come to the bum. Push the foot and hand away and lengthen. Let the foot and hand come to the bum. Roll over onto the back. Bring that foot up, rest it on the other knee. Bring that leg in, push this knee away. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthening. Release that left leg out straight. Put the right leg in the air, bring the foot over the head. Feel the tension in the hamstring. Push that knee straight, point the toe. Flex the foot, point, flex, circles one way. Circles the other way. Bring that leg up over the head and then take the leg over to the floor on the left. Trying not to capsize, pushing that right arm away, eyes right, right leg over to the left, straight, turning, feel the stretch through the side of that leg, breathing in, breathing out, keeping that knee straight. Pushing that right ear to the floor, bend that right knee, bring it back up, pull it back into the chest, laying on your back. Lengthen the right leg out straight, take those arms overhead, reach and stretch. Bring those hands up to the sky, bring that left knee in. Pulling that left knee in. Pulling that left leg over the body, taking it to the floor, taking the eyes to the left, pushing that left hand away, keep the left shoulder away from the ear. Breathing in, on the out breath, pull that knee down. Push the right leg straight, pulling that knee down. Breathing in, breathing out. Rolling onto that right hand side. Take that left foot in the hand, push that foot in the hand, stretch it away. Let the foot and hand come in. Push into the foot and hand, let that go away. Let that knee come in. Let that foot and hand go away. Let that foot and hand come in. One more. Push that foot and hand away. Clenching through the bum, stretching those hip flexors. Let that foot and hand come in. Roll over onto the back. Bring that knee up. Turn that leg. Bring the other knee in. Stretch through the bum. Bringing that leg in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lengthen that right leg away. Let go of the left foot, put it up in the sky, straighten that leg. Point the toe, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Circles with that foot one way. Circles with that foot the other way. Bring that knee in, pull that knee up. And then let that leg go out straight. Let those arms go out straight. Reaching and stretching. Bring those shoulders down towards the waist. Bring those arms up to the sky. Take those hands out wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathing out, bring those hands up above. Bring the elbows down by the side. Take those hands apart, seeing how close they come to the floor. Are they any closer? A little bit. Bring those hands back up. And then we're going to roll over onto our tummy. Rolling over onto your tummy. Put your hands in the pitchfork position. We're going to stretch the shoulder a little bit. Put those hands in the pitchfork position. Bring that left hand up by the bottom rib. Bring that right knee up. Lift that left side of the body. Pull that right shoulder down. Pushing that push it, so feel the stretch in the front of that right shoulder. Push that right arm into the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that right arm into the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release the push. Lift off this left side. Lift off that left side. Push that right arm into the floor again. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pushing that right arm into the floor. Release the push, lift off this left side. Push that right arm into the floor again. Pushing it into the floor, breathing in. Breathing out, release, lift off that left side. And then let go, come back down onto your tummy. Bring that right arm down by the bottom rib. Bring that right knee up, turn the eyes right. Let the left arm slide away, keeping the shoulder down. Lifting that right side up, feel the stretch in the front of the chest on the left. And now push that left arm into the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out, pushing that left arm into the floor. Release the push, lift that right side up. Push that left arm into the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that left side into the floor. Release the push, lift that right side higher. Push that left arm into the floor. Feel that stretch. Feel that stretch and the tension through the chest. Keeping the right side lifted. Pushing that left arm, breathing in. Breathing out, release and lift that right side just further. And then release the body down onto the front. Have those hands down level with in the pitchfork position. Align your core so you're nice, your torso so you're nice and straight. Clench your bum, lengthen those legs. Breathing in on the out breath, lift that upper body up. So remember all the cues, shoulders back and down, drawing that tummy, lift it up, push the pubic bone into the floor, engage the glutes, lengthen the legs. Breathing in. Breathing out, lower to the ground. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out and lengthen and lift. Lifting off that bottom ribs. Opening that chest, pulling the neck in towards the chin into the neck, pulling the back of the head to the sky, and then release down to the ground. Breathing in. On the out breath, clench that bum and lift, pushing those forearms into the ground, but imagining you're pulling those elbows down to the waist, you're engaging those shoulders. Pull those shoulders down. Lengthen that head from the heels. Clenching with that bum, holding strong. Release, lower down, breathe in. Breathe out, clench the bum and lift. Lifting that upper body, pulling those elbows down towards the waist. Lifting the left leg up for 3, 2, 1. Legs are off the ground, lifting the right leg for 3, 2, 1. Holding those legs, pulling those elbows towards the waist. Lift both legs for 3, 2, 1. Lower those legs down, lower the upper body down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Put those hands by the bottom ribs. Turn those toes over so the soles of the toes are down. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Lift that chest. Tighten the thighs so your knees are off the ground. Lift up onto those thighs. Breathing in. Lift up onto those toes. Lengthened. Opening that chest. Drop those knees. Bum in the air and go back into child pose. Lengthen those arms in front, stretch through that lower back. Let that body come down through those hips, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Pull those knees apart, lift yourself up onto all fours. Hands are under the shoulders. Make sure your hands aren't too far forwards. Turn the inside of the elbows forward. Push the tailbone down, push that spine up. And then push that tailbone up, bring that chest down, bring those eyes up. Turn that tailbone down, push that back up, bring those eyes down. And turn that tailbone up, bring that belly down, bring those eyes up. Lengthen through the front of the body. Slide those hands forward on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Push those hands forward, push those armpits down, breathing in, breathing out. Push on those arms, push on those armpits, lengthen those arms. Drag that body backwards towards the heels, pulling the knees apart, lift yourself back up onto all fours, tailbone down, back up, tailbone up, belly down. Slide those arms forwards on the floor. Take that chin all the way down. Breathing in, push those armpits down, push those wrists down, breathing out. Stretching through that body. Breathing in. Breathing out, lengthen those arms. Drag the body back, stretching through those shoulders. Lift yourself up onto all fours. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Turn the tailbone down, push the back up. Turn the tailbone up, bring the belly down, bring those eyes up. Slide those hands forward, taking that chest down to the floor, taking that chin down. Breathing in, breathing out, hold yourself here. Breathing in, breathing out, pulling those hands into the floor. Lengthen those arms. Slide that body back. Bring yourself up onto all fours. Bring those hands onto the shoulders. Tailbone down, back up. Tailbone up, bring that chest down. Come into neutral. Walk your feet forward, walk your knees forward and sit yourself down. And put those legs out in front of you. Pop those hands behind the thighs, lift your body up. Let those knees come up, roll those shoulders up to your ears, pull them round and back. Push those knees down into the ground, bring the toes to the nose. Put the hands on the floor behind, point those toes. Flex those ankles. Point those toes. Flex those ankles, lift that chest. Bring those hands forwards, bring them all the way up into the sky. Bring them all the way around, dust the floor. Bring them and hold them in front horizontal. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Leave your arms on the side beside you. Bring your elbows up into the sky. Find neutral spine. Draw in the core, push those heels away and take those arms back down to the floor. See if you've got your hands lower. See if it's easier. Keep that neutral, bring those hands up. Take those arms up into the sky. Take them all the way wide and open, hold them there. Turn those eyes to the left. Pull that left nostril to the ground. Open that mouth as wide as you can. Stick out that tongue. 2 circles one way to the other. Bring that tongue back in, push the back of the hands to the floor, push that nose to the floor. Release that head, bring it back up to the sky, relax, breathe in. Breathe out, turn that head to the right. Push those hands away from each other, keeping the back of the hands to the floor. Pull that nose down to the ground, open that mouth as wide as you can. Stick out that tongue. And then 2 circles one way to the other. And then pushing the backs of the hands into the floor, pushing that right nostril down to the ground. Notice how much further you can get your head. Bring that head back up to the sky. Bring those arms all the way up. Take those hands all the way overhead. Bring those hands back into the sky. Bring those elbows down to the floor. Take those hands back to the hands down to the ground. Bring those hands up. Take them all the way up into the sky. Breathing in, roll yourself all the way up to sitting. Up tall. Reach forwards over those feet. Sit yourself tall. Lean back. Bring up tall. Go forward. Sit up tall. Go back. Sit up tall. Take those arms all the way up into the sky. Take those arms all the way out wide and dust the floor. Take them all the way up into the sky, hands together, breathing in. Breathing out, push those arms up, take the eyes up, pull the knees down, bring the toes to the nose, breathing in. On the out breath, take those hands all the way wide, rest them on the legs, and roll your shoulders. Well done. Okay.